In this episode, we're going to cover taking and editing together video that we've already got on our timeline, and we're going to move it around and play with it. So I've got my saved file, and we're actually going to start here. We're going to listen to the audio track.
Hey babe, I thought you'd be excited to know I got the dishwasher fixed, so we'll be able to wash some dishes here at the house. I thought you'd like to hear. No, stop,
Okay,
stop.
so what I
no,
did was
bad,
I have two
bad
completely separate files you may have
block.
noticed from a previous episode. There's the tearing sound. There's more tearing. And then here's the dog. So one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm actually going to come in and click. I'm going to separate this track from that one. Actually, let's do it intact, and then it'll be simpler, faster this way. We're going to cut it. I'm going to come back to the other side of that audio, and if you can tell, right here is the spike in audio that tells me where that's at. And then I'm going to come forward just a little bit. That's a tear. So we're going to keep that tear. I'm going to make this a little larger where it's a little easier to see the audio. We're going to get that one. We're going to get that one. We're going to get this one. And we're going to get that one right there. Then we're going to come forward. Okay, so that was another tear we may or may not use. If you select the video track, it gets the video and the audio. Do the same thing here. So we've got our tears. So we're going to 86 this piece, 86 this one, and then this one. And we just got our tears selected out. And then I'm going to come up right on the dog fight, and I'm going to select that segment. I'm going to cut it out, click, and I'm going to delete it. Now I've got my dog fight. Now I'm going to separate this track out. I'm going to begin separating my different audio tracks from the video. And again, in case you've missed it, the audio track is here, and there's actually room for more. And then the video track is here, right here. So notice I've separated these. So I'm going to come back here and listen.
No!
So right in here is where I'm going to want to put the first tearing sound. So I'm going to grab my slider. I'm going to come over here and add it about right here. I have to give time for my character to react to the audio that I just added. So here we go.
No, stop, no.
Okay, so there was the first tear. I'm going to grab the next three. I'm going to move them over, and then I'm going to grab the audio of the dog fight, and I'm just going to put it next to it, although I'll probably move it.
No, stop. No, bad 1911, bad block. I can't leave you guys alone for 2 minutes without you fighting.
Now, I'm going to get rid of this, and then I'm going to get rid of all of that. And that puts my exit right there, even though that says intro. It's actually an outro. I've just never named it.
I can't leave you guys alone for 2 minutes without you fighting. Bad. You go to your corner. You too, Glock.
Now, right here, I'm actually going to get rid of the extra audio. You never know what's hidden down in those little extra bits of audio that you're not using. So we'll listen to it here.
Hey, babe, I thought you'd be excited to know I got the dishwasher fixed, so we'll be able to wash some dishes here at the house. I thought you'd like to. No, stop. No, bad 1911, bad block. I can't leave you guys alone for 2 minutes without you fighting. Bad. You go to your corner. You too, Glock.
Now, if you'd like to hear the completed file, let me go to my library. And where did you go? I'm going to add it here, and then I'll give you a little commentary over the top of it. So you've heard the edits that I've made. Now I'm going to show you the actual file as it was uploaded.
You'd be excited to know I got the dishwasher fixed, so we'll be able to wash some dishes here at the house. No, stop. No, bad 1911, bad Glock. I can't leave you guys alone for 2 minutes without you fighting. Bad. You go to your corner. You too, Glock.
Precision strike humor. Now, if you'll notice, this is obviously one completed file that I've just drug onto the video line, the actual video track, but you notice how these are stacked as you're editing it, and you can actually move them around. You can put in somebody screaming, you can put in doors slamming, and again, if you've missed some of the previous episodes, you can actually go over and I can actually drag breaking glass onto the timeline, and so let's do that again with the breaking glass in there, which is not in the finished file.
No, stop. No, bad.
That actually might have added some extra character to it. If I wanted to, I could literally do that. You know, if I wanted to add the sound of a picture being taken or whatever I wanted, you can add some, which was really loud. I apologize for that. You can add some white noise to that. This is actually an excellent opportunity to talk about something like white noise. Let's add some white noise. Let's add it here. That's ridiculously loud, isn't it? And I apologize. Now we can click here, come up, and we can actually change the volume. Notice we're on the audio tab. We can change the audio. And if I'm going to add a white noise to the background, my preferred volume level is about 8. And I'll show you why. So we'll let this finish. That's actually, and that even for that might be just a hair loud. Let me grab this slider. I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. It's actually not too bad. So if you add a white noise to the background of your audio, or whatever you add to the background of your audio, the last thing you want, let's raise this back up where everybody can see, the last thing you want is for it to overpower. So let's add it into this area here, and we'll see if it overpowers the audio.
Dishes here at the house. I thought you'd like no, stop.
See, in my opinion, that's still too loud. So I'm going to select that track, and I'm actually going to take it down. I've never taken one down to 2 before, but this is a first.
Dishes here at the house. I thought you'd like no, stop. No, bad.
And I'll tell you honestly, 9 times out of 10, you're never going to want to put white noise into the background of your audio, but you may very well want to you're never going to want to add it, but you may very well want to take it away. So let's talk about that a little bit. And you can go to your sounds and your music. You can come in here and there's filtering that you can do, and you can actually add and remove various effects. There's a lot of little things like that that you can do in the actual track. So we can actually save and export this. And we've actually got our finished file. So that would be kind of the direction that I would take it. As I said earlier, we've covered the basics of editing it together. We've moved things around. We've added audio. You've actually heard the original, or the actual exported file rather, and seen that. So a lot of cool stuff like that we can add to the file. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for our next one coming up soon. Thank you. Proudly sponsored by Precision Strike Humor.